Have you ever noticed how so many of us are not excited about our work or looking to do something more with our lives? Or have you also noticed that there's really not very many easily accessible, high-quality resources to help support you through this type of change? In 2006, I was working in a job that I didn't enjoy and really wasn't very good at. I dreaded going into work every single morning, and eventually they fired me. At first I was devastated, but I began to realize that life's too short to do something you're not passionate about and not great at. Now, 7 years later, we want to bring you a podcast that'll change your life the same way mine was changed by discovering and moving to work that I love.
What we're trying to do with the Happen to Your Career podcast is provide in-depth interviews with questions that you're not going to hear anywhere else, questions that provide better answers and more actionable advice for the listener.
This is the podcast I would have wanted to help me through that experience 7 years ago. The Happen to Your Career cast will bring you in-depth interviews with people who have already made this transition to what they were meant to do. Our unique interview style will elicit information that you won't hear anywhere else.
He has follow-up questions that will allow you to learn and allow you to understand what they were doing and what they were thinking as they move towards work that they love.
This podcast will provide you the inspiration, tools, and resources to help you make a change to work that you can't wait to get up every morning to do.
We're looking to have big names, people that you would recognize, and also people that have been successful that maybe you haven't heard of. But people that have moved into work that they love, and people that are willing to share what they know and how they got there.
So odds are, if you're viewing this video, you want more out of your work and your life. This podcast can help you get there. But there's a problem. We need you to help us create it. We want to help you change your life completely, which is what can happen when we give you the inspiration to move towards work you love and the roadmaps to be able to get there. We want this to be your podcast. So when you contribute, you get a say in how it's built. From helping decide who we bring on the show to the questions that we ask during the interviews. When you contribute, you'll help us purchase all of the audio equipment, tools, software, and other resources that we need to create an awesome podcast to help you change your life.